Good morning. If it looks like I'm extremely tired, it's because I am. Today's the 5K. So we're gonna go out there and run that in about 30 minutes, and then we're probably gonna come back and we're gonna go to sleep.
So we have made it through security over here at Epcot for the starting line, and one thing we were not anticipating at all staying at Caribbean Beach is that you have bus transportation over here to Epcot. It's not the regular buses, but it does pick you up at the regular bus stops. So it started at 3:30 this morning for the 5K. We got on one of the first buses, and unfortunately it's now 4:05-ish. And we just now got to Epcot, so it took us over 35 minutes to get here because we had to go around the whole entire resort for all of the other bus stops. But whenever we stayed over at Art of Animation for another race weekend and Animal Kingdom Lodge, they only have one bus stop, so you get picked up and you go straight to the park. So we were expecting to be here a little after 3:30, and we're here like 40 minutes later than we thought we would be. So we had to wait in a little bit of a line for security, and I wanted to like meet characters, so now we're like behind our schedule, but we're gonna go figure it all out.
So that is the line start for Dopey. There's no way that all of those people that are in line are gonna get to meet Dopey, unfortunately, because the race actually starts in like an hour. They've already started letting corrals go, so I'm gonna split and head down to the corral and see what my first Disney 5K is like. Maybe meet a character, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. So for the Dopey Challenge too, if you're doing it, you're gonna get 2 bibs. The first bib is for the 5K and the 10K, and then you're gonna get a bib that is basically for the half and the full. And my corral placement is A. I don't really know what that means, if that means I'm gonna be at the front or if that means I'm gonna be at the back. Because the way that they had looking on the map, it actually looked like A was gonna be at the back. So we'll see, I don't know. Here we go.
So yeah, it's essentially nuts here right now. So where I'm standing right here is actually where I'm gonna go for the spectator viewing for the starting line, and then as soon as they go off, then I'm gonna go over to the finish line. So I gotta wait for Corral A to finish to make sure Josh goes through. Hopefully I'll be able to see him. And yeah, all these are for character meet and greets. It's insane. The line for Joffrey's was just as long as this. It was crazy. So Josh did have coffee before we came here, so he did not have to wait in that line, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. I was hoping to be here a lot earlier because I wanted to get a picture of Josh with like the character for the race of the day. I thought that would have been really cool, but you know what? We're gonna make the best of it. Hopefully Josh will get some cool video out on the race and maybe meet some characters.
All right, so I'm already in. You can see that the A balloon is back there behind me, and walking our way in, it looks like unfortunately this is gonna be like the back because A is huge. It's this whole space, then plus a whole nother space behind me over here. So kind of stinks because that means it's gonna be a while before we can get to run like after 5:30. So. Ugh.
3, 2, 1, go!
So the race has begun, and Josh is in Corral A, which is the first corral, so he is going to be coming here any minute. Josh is on his way for his first Run Disney 5K here for Marathon Weekend and ever. I can actually see them all running like way over there in the darkness right now. So the 5K is here at Epcot and it runs through World Showcase essentially. So they're running down past the parking lot and they're actually gonna go in a back entrance over near China and Norway, which I've actually never been back through that entrance before. Then they're gonna run around World Showcase, and then they come back out near like Mexico and Norway. There's an exit over there too. And then they will come back out to the parking lot and the finish line. So they also do these corrals in waves. So even if you're in corral A, that doesn't mean you're gonna get to go right at the start of the race. You may be in like one of the other waves, depending where you are in that corral. And that just depends on when you get here and get in the corral. Josh kind of weaseled his way up to the very, very front. So he was in the first wave of corral A.
First character meet and greet. Short, sweet, and quick. Picking it back up.
So remember whenever we first got here and it was crazy busy with all kinds of people? Yeah, it's like empty now. And there's actually a couple runners like sprinting over to the starting line. They must have been a little behind schedule this morning. But I am heading over to the finish line, which is over on the other side of the Epcot parking lot, kind of where you would exit the park.
Second meet and greet tonight. Today, this morning, whatever it is. Little Geppetto. Not little, I don't know why I'm saying that.
So we are 12 minutes in now, and we've had the first athlete come through. We're still waiting for the first runner, but I have a feeling it won't be too long.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Going through Epcot.
Oh my gosh. You guys are literally not even gonna believe this. You might be wondering why I'm not saying anything about Josh finishing the race. And he did finish the race.
Well, first medal down. I have no idea what Taylor's at. Supposed to be here at the finish somewhere. We're just gonna keep going. Hopefully we'll find her.
I missed it. I'm so sad. I was standing there watching the whole entire time, like literally looking at every single runner's face, like to make sure I didn't miss it. Had the camera on, had my finger on the record button, but not recording. And then I got a notification on my watch that hubby finished a workout, and I'm like, there's no way he's done already. It was like 26 minutes, which he can run a 5K in 26 minutes, no problem. But it's the fact that I thought he was gonna be meeting characters and taking time, and yeah, I missed him. I'm sad. But anyway, since Josh finished so soon, he did meet characters during the race, and he's now done. I can see him across the parking lot. We're actually gonna go meet characters here at like the reunion area because there's barely any lines, which is really awesome. And the race is still gonna be going on for like at least an hour, so we got time. Yay, Josh, you finished!
So we're gonna go meet Pluto because it's Pluto's 5K. And then maybe hit Mickey and...
We're just gonna do them all until the lines get long.
Yeah, we're
Let's
just gonna
see your medal.
hopscotch.
Yay! So I totally did not even think about this, but if you do come over here as a spectator to get pictures with characters, if somebody with a bib on is not in the picture with you, this isn't like regular PhotoPass where they can scan your band. All of this PhotoPass is done by bib numbers. So you will have to have your own form of camera or phone to get your picture taken, unless somebody is in the picture with you that has a bib on.
So we just walked over to the Dragon Master Foundation booth, the charity booths this year, which is really weird. They've kind of like separated them from all the runners, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't think any of the charities are really a huge fan of either, because they're really out of the way for us. But we stopped by, said hello. The sun is starting to rise, and I think we're gonna head back, and I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm really tired. Best part of any Disney race, the box afterwards. So something that was very unexpected for us were these lines for the buses. I think it's just because the 5K is so short, A lot of people are getting done pretty quick, and everybody just wants to go back and probably go to sleep. Normally, you know, for the half and the full, we don't have these lines, and I think it's just because everything's so spread out. So hopefully it's not a super long wait, but it's a pretty long line.
So we made it back to the room after the 5K. It's cold and we're tired. It's still like only 7 o'clock in the morning. And that line for the bus actually did not take that long because they had buses coming pretty continuously. Not like every 20 minutes or anything like that. So Josh said he's hungry. So while he soaks in the tub, I am gonna go get us a bounty platter to share from the quick service restaurant. That's actually kind of one of our traditions whenever we stay on properties, to share a bounty platter. So I'm gonna go get that and fill up our refillable mugs, and I will be back.
Taylor just got back with the bounty platter. This is usually what we would get for breakfast when we would share it, so I'm pretty hungry.
We're still sharing that.
Oh.
So we have finished our breakfast in bed. And we definitely need a nap because we are so tired. We only got like maybe 2-3 hours of sleep last night. We could not fall asleep. So
What? What happened?
So hopefully tonight will be better, but I'm sure you're going to be hearing about us having a lot of naps in this long weekend, but it's officially nap time.